Upper Bicutan National High School welcomes students to the new normal system of education. This is teacher Gladys Mia Rosario. Join me and learn in the grade 10 English online class. Today's objective of our lesson is to manifest understanding of the different text types used in everyday conversations. But before we proceed to our proper lessons, let us first have our activity. And this activity is what we call name game. In this activity, I will show you different sets of pictures. And then you are going to guess the name of the sets of pictures that flash on the screen. You have 5 seconds to answer. First pictures are fairy tales books or children's books. Second pictures are travel books or travel guide books. Third pictures are the instructional books. Fourth pictures are the argumentative books or materials. And the last one are examples of expository books or materials. So we are done with our activity. Did you enjoy it? Okay, for those who named those 5 pictures correctly, congratulations! You are very good. Now let's move on to our proper discussion. The 5 different text types. A while ago, I showed you different pictures class. Did you know that those pictures can be categorized in different text types depending on how they serve its purpose? So, to make it clear, let us first define text. What is a text? A text is a language unit. It has definable communicative functions. It can be spoken or written. Or, in other words, everything that is written and spoken is considered a text. We have 5 different text types which serves different purposes. First one is the narrative. Narrative text, its purpose is to tell a story. Its characteristic is it gives us details of what happened and which order it happened. To name few examples are stories, fairy tales, legends, and fables. Second is the descriptive text. Descriptive text is to describe an entity or event. It gives us information describing a scene, person, or object. Its characteristics is it uses of an adjective. Like in the example, he has very large eyes. Very large eyes is the adjective used to describe him. Third one is the instructional text. Instructional text provides instructions on how to operate a device or to do something. It is information about how to achieve a goal. It gives us steps to follow, and its characteristics are, first, it has the sequence of actions. Second, its use of imperatives. Like, for example, open the lid, close the door. We are now down in number 4 text type, and that is an argumentative text, which is to convince someone of something. It presents arguments for or against a case. It presents a thesis statement. It presents evidence for and against for. Its weigh evidence, sum up arguments, and reach conclusion. Its characteristics is usually tries to appear objective and to persuade by the logic of argument. Last is the expository text. An expository text is explain how something works. Text that explains some natural or socio-cultural phenomena. It provides factual information rather than try to convince. Can include a variety of texts such as newspaper, articles and reports, textbooks, and scientific and academic essays, which present factual informations. Its general structure is a sequence explanations of how or why something occurs. So we are done discussing the 5 different text types. Again, let us recall those 5 different text types. We have first, narrative, second, descriptive, third, instructional, fourth, argumentative, and last but not the least is the expository text. Okay, very good. So let's proceed to our next activity. Okay, in this activity, you are going to identify what text types are the following. Number 1 is a descriptive text because of the following adjectives used. Number 2 is an expository text because it tells us the reason why does it rain. Number 3 is a narrative text because it tells us the story of Cinderella. Number 4 is an argumentative text because it presents arguments for and an argument against a case. And last one is an instructional text because it tells us the steps on how to go in a module. Now let's have a pen and paper quiz. In your paper, you are going to write your answer by identifying what text types are being described. For numbers 6 to 10, read the following and identify what text types is used. So, it's time to park your pen, for we reach now our time. I am pretty sure that you have gained a lot. Once again, this is Teacher Gladys saying, learning is not just inside the four corners of our classroom, but most of it is in our home.